After a great game last night, we have another top 15 matchup here tonight from the 21-2 number 7 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers taking on the 19-4 number 13 Purdue Boilermakers. And we're back here for another college basketball game live from the Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm Preston Vargas, getting set for another great one. Now Purdue, they've hit a bump in the road in the middle of the season, losing 3 straight games, but now they've won their last 2, sitting 5th in a crowded Big Ten race. While Nebraska off to a 10-2 start, they of course were one of the final 3 undefeated teams, losing 2 games in a row to Michigan and Illinois. Winning their last game, they're setting up really good right now. So we should have a good matchup here tonight for positioning. The question is, can Nebraska show that they can be better than what we think So on Saturday, ranked Mess 26 points for the Huskers. Braden Smith, he has 1,700 points, 950 assists, and 500 rebounds per game. So we got to look at the starting lineups here for Purdue. Braden Smith, Fletcher Lawyer, C.J. Cox, Trey Kaufman-Renn, Oscar Clough. For Nebraska, we have Sam Hoiberg, Jamarcus Lawrence, Price Sanford, Berke Bayuntichil, and Rank Mest in the starting lineup for Nebraska. So the fans should be ready to go. We are just about set for tip-off here. So it's going to be Clough and Mast to tip it off, and we are underway from Lincoln, Nebraska. Officials tonight, Jeff Anderson, Vern Harris, and Brett Lennox. Purdue in their black jerseys attacking from right to left, and Nebraska is in the whites today. Purdue has led in the series 21-7. The last meeting, Purdue won 108-68 a year ago. And it looks like we have a foul to start. In his 21st season, Matt Painter, he's leading his team to a .691 record in his career as Purdue head coach. He's definitely had some success. As we get it up the first time, Clough has it. Backed up, hands it off to Braden Smith, who directs traffic. Smith drives, stops, kicked out. Lawyer inside. Clough puts it in for the opening points of the game. As a reminder, Nebraska attacking from left to right. Kicked out 3, no good. Rebound. Braden Smith going the other way. Smith 3, puts it down. And a 5-0 run to start this for Purdue. Nebraska's matching their best start in school history at 21-2. So we got a foul underneath. This is going to be a draw by Berke Bayuntichil. And let's see, the foul was on C.J. Cox. So that's going to be his first foul of the evening. So the free throw is good. First one made. Bayuntichil from Bursa, Turkey. The freshman into the game now. The junior forward from Bursa, Turkey. Playing a good season this year. The 3 is no good. It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with Purdue on that side. Now coming off that thriller we had in Lawrence last night. Congrats to the Kansas Jayhawks for winning that game. Here's Trey Kaufman-Renn. Gets it to the back now. Braden Smith. Smith pumps. 8-10 to go. Smith drives, kicked out. He has it now. The three is good from Fletcher Lawyer, who's on the board. Good start here, 8-1 lead for Purdue. On the other side now, inside. Kicked out, the three, in and out. Smith inside. Kaufman-Wren back out to Smith. 4-3. Braden Smith, 6 points already. It's already an 11-1 run for Purdue. Nebraska yet to hit a field goal this evening. Lawrence drops down. Now back to Lawrence. He drives on left side, on the right side. Back inside, yet to chill. Trying to put up, finds a man outside, 8 to shoot. Kicked out, 3. No good. And a rebound again for Kaufman-Wren. Uh-oh. Injury right now. Braden Smith is down on the ground, holding his face. It's the official stop play. It's going to be helped up. Braden Smith, a senior from Westfield, Indiana. Let's take a look. So it looks like, let's see. Yeah, it looked like Rank Mess was trying to run the other way in a transition. Just didn't see Braden Smith, just ran into him. So Nebraska 0 for 3 from the field to start. The three is good! And Nebraska needs timeout as Fletcher Lawyer hits a three. He also has 6 points. It's a 14-1 run for Purdue out the gate. Wonder if we're going to go to break or stay right here. It looks like we're going to stay right here. Let's get into the news of the day for college basketball. Of course, last night's big game for Purdue. And then big calls related, but in football, Montana's linebacker Tuliaupupu granted a 9th year of eligibility from the NCAA. I don't know why. Started at USC in 2018. Sidelined for he's had a couple season-ending surgeries, so I know those rules have to get cleared up. I don't know why. As that shot for Lawrence is no good. Nebraska now 0 for 4 from the field. The three is no good. Rebound stays with Purdue. Here's Smith. Drives, kicks out. Back out Lawyer. Three. Just short. The ball's loose and Nebraska picks it up by Sam Hoiberg. Now going back the other way. Spiantachill. Kicked out. Hoiberg. And here's Mest. Spiantachill. That's Sanford. Trying to go inside. It's going to stay with Nebraska as our first media timeout. Comes to a head. Nebraska, only 1 point. It was from the free throw line. They trail 14-1 to the Purdue Boilermakers. We'll be right back. All right, we're back here. A 14-1 run for Purdue. Puts the Boilermakers up 13. Right now, looks like Fletcher Lawyer, Braden Smith are leading the scoring with 6 points each. Burke Biutichel, the only point, it was from the free throw line. Hopefully Nebraska can make it interesting. They have the inbound underneath, and it's taken away, but a foul is called. Or it looks like Braden Smith touched it. I think he touched the ball while he was out of bounds. So it's going to stay with Nebraska. Inbound again, and there's the first field goal of the game. It comes off the bench for Braden Frager, coming in the game for the first time. So Nebraska behind the 8 ball early. It's played inside now. And the two-hand jam, Oscar Clough. The big man in there for the dunk. Now here's Mast. Drives inside. Spins. Fade away. No good. And Purdue goes the other way. It's Braden Smith. Now here's Clough. Back to Smith. Clough. Floater. No good. He gets his own board. Lawyer three. Just short. Clough. Rebound. He can't finish. $11 offensive rebounds for Purdue. He's got a three. That's good. Braden Mast with the three. First triple of the game for the Cornhuskers. Kicked out Smith, top of the key three. No good. Offensive board. And Trey Coffin-Wren can't keep it in. So go back the other way now for Nebraska. So Purdue's going to bring in some of their bench. Daniel Jacobson, Jack Benser, Jakari Harris into the game for the Boilermakers. So here's DeMarcus Lawrence. Gets to the mass, puts up a three. He hits it! 2 in a row for Rank Mast. And Purdue's made one other less, 7 field goals. Dropped off Smith. Smith drives, puts it up, and puts it in. Gets to the hot hand, Mast. He drives, drops it off. Underneath, Jamarcus Lawrence puts it in. It's an 18-11 game now. Nebraska on an 8-2 run in the last minute or so. Smith outside. Lawyer three. No good, but he's fouled. Looks like Sam Hoiberg is going to foul him. Going to send Fletcher to the line. Sounds like the fans aren't happy. I like to see the replay. They're showing replays of the scoring for Nebraska. That first free throw is good. He's got 2 more into the game. Cale Jacobson in for Nebraska for the first time. Second free throws. I guess that was 2 free throws. So it looks like it was a 2. His foot must have just been on the line. It's going to be deflected out of bounds. He'll stay with the Cornhuskers. Braden Smith starting the game out with 8 points. Of course, Fletcher Lawyer 9 points to start in the first 7 minutes or so. Here's Hoiberg. Drives in the paint. Kept out. Back to Hoiberg. Kicked out. The three is good for Caleb Jacobson off the bench. Nebraska now 3 for 6 from beyond the arc. At top of the key. It's good for Jakari Harris, first points of the game. Now here's the drive for Braden Frager. It looks like we got a foul call that's going to send us to our under 12 timeout. We'll take a break here. We'll be back. Okay, we are back. It's Purdue 23, Nebraska 14. And this one, of course, back in 2024, Nebraska upset the then number 1 Purdue. And the fans stormed the court. Now Nebraska clearly is the better team. In fact, let me see what the spread was real quick. Yeah, let me pull that up so we're back underway here. There's Braden Smith, finds a man inside. Pushing through. And that is Jack Benter. Boilermakers in the game for the first time for Purdue. And Jared Garcia in the game for the first time for Nebraska. So we got a score. Jared Garcia, speaking of, he's in for the first time and scores. So Nebraska was favored by 1.5. And they alley-oop there to Daniel Jacobson for his first points. Dropped off, Jacobson. 3 is way off. Now here's Braden Smith. Dropped off, 3 now. No good for Jack Benter. Now here's the drive. Kicks it off. Jacobson. Being double teamed, gets it off. Inside now to the center rank. And they're to say it's a turnover. Looks like Braden Smith will take a seat. 8 points, 2 for 5 from the field. Or 2 for 5 from 3-point range. 3 for 6 from the field. And now here's Biotachil. Ends it off now. Kicked out. Jacobson drives. Nearly loses it. It does lose control of it out of bounds. It'll go back to Purdue. The second Nebraska turnover of the game. So they trail by 11. It's been a really clean game in that category. Here's Clough. Hands it off. Lawyer, 3, no good. Off the rim. Biotachil, 3. Too long. Here we go now, Clough. Is it over to Lawyer, who's double teamed? Back to Clough. Pushes inside. Kicks it outside. Meyer. I think he stepped out. It's going to be a turnover. Now Jamarcus Lawrence has it, directing traffic. Biotachil hands off to Lawrence, back to Biotachil, puts up a 3, and puts it in! That was Braden Frager with the 3. Omer Meyer. On the right side. Back to Meyer, top of the key. Harris. Lawyer. Too strong. Clough trying to get it. And it's going to go out of bounds, going back the other way for Nebraska. Oscar Clough, their big man, 4 points, 4 rebounds. 3 offensive, 1 defensive rebound. So 8:36 to go. Looks like Braden Smith back in the game. Just out temporarily to rest. And we're back underway. Now drive underneath. Biotachil kicks it out. The 3 now. Too strong for Jared Garcia. And Oscar Clough gets the inside scoop and puts down the slam. Just under 8 to go. And that's turned over. Meyer pulls up from 3, no good. And a rebound there. Braden Smith drops it off to Clough, who's double teamed. Kicks it out. Braden Smith back into Clough. Back out. 3. It goes down. Great pass there to Meyer. 8 second chance points for Purdue. Here's Sanford. Kicks it off to Garcia. Missed the 3. Rebounded there by Meyer. So they'll slow it down now. Braden Smith gets a screen set. He's directing traffic. Drives Smith. Can't put it in. Jamarcus Lawrence the rebound. Kicked outside. Biotan Cho. No good from 3. Here's Lawyer. Puts the layup in. Finds a clear lane. And Nebraska calls their second timeout of the half. 6:38 to go. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here in a second. Okay, we are back. Let's take a look at the tournament resume for Purdue. 6-4 in quad 1 wins. They are projected as a 3 seed in the NCAA tournament field. And they had a little bit of a bump in the road there in the middle of the season. But now it seems like they're getting on track winning their last 2 games. It basically dominating Nebraska right now. I know it's still early, 9:30 to go. And that's going to be a turnover going back the other way for Purdue. So there's a point to the paint. Are we going to have another timeout? They just called a timeout. Now they got one left the rest of the game. You still got the whole second half to go. Well, we have the timeout. Let's give you a reminder of our upcoming schedule. Tomorrow night, we have our Magic Game of the Week as we take on the Bucks in the last game before the NBA All-Star break. Also, our Premier League Game of the Week, Brentford versus Arsenal. That game is Thursday at 3 o'clock Eastern. Plus, we'll have Olympic women's hockey quarterfinal on Friday for it. We have two college basketball games on Sunday, the NBA All-Star game on Sunday. So don't forget to tune in to those games and more. Here's a drive, kicked out. 3 for Sanford, no good. And rebounded. It's going to be Braden Smith. Kick back out. Here's a drive, jump shot is good. Just 36-19. Cox with the make there. A 9-0 scoring run for the Purdue Boilermakers in the last 2:15. Played inside to Mast. And we got a foul on Braden Smith. Out of the pass inside to Price Sanford. So it's going to be a side out. So they'll inbound it here. And here's the drive. Lawrence is fouled. Looks like Jack Bender is going to be the one to foul. That's the 4th team foul on Purdue this half. That's on the shot that'll send Jamarcus Lawrence to the line for 2. Hits the first. It's 36-20 now. Those college basketball games on Saturday. Kansas, Iowa, 1 o'clock Eastern, and Texas, Arizona at 6:30 Eastern. Don't forget to tune into those. Great games of the Big 12. So second free throw is good. Nebraska trails by 15, 36-21. Here's Meyer. Dropped off. Now here's Cox, drives underneath, and Benter can't finish. Nebraska's made 1 out of their last 7 field goals attempts. Mass 3. That won't go. An offensive board. 2 guys trying to fight for it. Bietichel and Sanford, and now nobody comes up with it. It's going to go back to Purdue now. They'll slow it down now. Cox. Meyer directing traffic. He drives, tries to spin, and it's going to be blocked. It's saved. And a fast break now for Nebraska. Sanford dropped off Hoiberg, 3, no good. And a collision on the rebound. I think that's going to be a foul on Sam Hoiberg. It's like Oscar Clough back in the game. And now here's Meyer inside to Clough. Back out. Meyer, 3. Just short. And rebounded by Braden Frager. Drive inside for Frager. It's loose and picked up by Nebraska. Obermeyer has it now. Kicked out to the outside. Pump fake 3. No good for Jack Benter. Now outside. The drive in the paint. Puts it up. Lawrence can't finish. About 3.5 to go now. Nebraska shooting 32% from the field. 7 for 22. Has been a good night shooting for Nebraska. Really either side. But Nebraska has a 15-point lead. We'll take a break here. Final media timeout before the half. Okay, we are back a 15-point lead. Final 3:25 of this first half. So key stats, 45% for the field for Purdue, 32 for Nebraska. Purdue 16 points in the paint. Of course, Price Sanford averages 17 points a game. He has 0 points tonight. So another uncharacteristic game for Nebraska, for Price Sanford. Now Clough hands it off to Cox with a pass to Kaufman-Wren. Cox pulls up from 3, just short, and it looks like a foul is going to be called on Rank Mast. Getting tied up with Oscar Clough there. Looked like a little too much mustard there. Lawyer inside. Coffin-Wren is fouled. Oh no, excuse me, it's a travel. It's going to go the other way. So turning points off of turnovers. 5 for Purdue, 6 for Nebraska. See if they can take advantage here with this one. Here's Lawrence. Tries to get the pass but can't connect. And Braden Smith tried to get it back and think that's going to stay with Nebraska. Just dives for that loose ball. Ends up getting it, but his foot looked like he was just scraped the baseline while he was on the ground. Here's Hoiberg. Inside. And Mank will have a goaltend. Clef tried to knock it away. So that's the first Nebraska field goal since the 9:05 mark in the first half. It's going over 6.5 minutes so far. First field goal since then. Just Braden Smith with it. It's double teamed. Clough. Cox. Making a move. Spins, puts it up. Tipped in, Oscar Clough. Back to a 15-point lead, just about 2 to go in this one. Oh, there's Braden Smith with the scoop and score. And that puts him in the double figures with 10 points. Inside Hoiberg. Puts it up. That won't fall. He's going to go to the line for 2. So the second foul will be called on C.J. Cox. Now let's get some score updates. Busy night around the top 25 of college basketball. Miami leading number 11 UNC 41-40. First free throws missed. Florida State winning 28-26 over at home against number 15 Virginia. Vanderbilt up 34-28 over Auburn. And Baylor up 40-33 over BYU. So it looks like a few upsets could be brewing, but it's still early. Of course, one more game in this window that doesn't tip off till late as the second free throw is good. Illinois, number 8 in the country, hosting Wisconsin. That game's at 8. So Purdue has a 13-5 scoring run in the last 6.5 minutes. Lawyer for 3, in and out. And a rebound again. Here's a drive. Frager kicks it out. Garcia kicked out. Lawrence, and that's going to be deflected out of bounds, staying with Nebraska. 1:20 to go. "17 seconds on the shot clock. And it looks like a few changes are going to be made. Looks like Braden Smith will take a seat. And Omer Meyer into the game. And here's Hoiberg. Trying to direct traffic. Hoiberg drives. Can't put it in. Whistles. We got a foul called. They'll stay with Nebraska. So it's going to be the first foul called on Trey Coffin-Wren. So I think that's going to be a throw-in. What they called. Played it up. Here's Mast. Kicked out wide. Lawrence, he stepped out of bounds. This could be a turnover. just stepped on the baseline as he was preparing to drive. It'll be Nebraska or Purdue ball now. 7 turnovers for Nebraska, 4 for Purdue. Any in bonus? Nebraska is in bonus right now. Only team in the bonus, they would have a 1-1 if they went to the line. So 1 minute to go in the first half. Here's Braden Smith. Kicked out to Jakari Harris. Play back to Smith. 15 on the shot clock. Smith pumps. 6 seconds. 4 to shoot. Kicked out. 3. Fletcher Lawyer can't hit. It rebound by Mass going the other way. So they'll slow this one down. It's a 16-point deficit now, 40-24. 9 seconds, 8, 7. Now we got something going. Hoiberg kicked out. 3. Frager can't hit. And that's going to do it for the first half. The Boilermakers up 40-24. Great start for them. So we'll take a break and go to halftime. And we'll see you guys in about 15 minutes for the second half. Okay, we are back to start the second half. It's been a good one for one side, the Purdue Boilermakers. So Purdue's shooting 43% from the field. It's the largest halftime deficit for Nebraska since February 1st, 2021. So over 2 years ago. Actually, 1 second, I gotta plug my remote in. So we'll see what Nebraska can do starting the second half. They definitely need to come back here. They definitely have to keep Braden Smith in check. That's for sure. So we'll see what they can do. And can we get more scoring? Particularly by guys like Price Sanford. No points. 0 for 3 from the field. That's something that they got to improve on, for sure. So we're ready to go to start the second half. It's Nebraska to start with it. Inside, Biaktichel turns it over. Not a good start for Nebraska. So they were a little bit too aggressive there from the jump. Going into the backcourt, diving. It's out of bounds. I think that's going to... It looks like that's going to stay with Nebraska, but they're going to inbound it from the backcourt. So here we go. Or excuse me, the way the crowd was reacting, it seemed like it would be a Nebraska ball, but it's going to be a 3 for Fletcher Lawyer. 14 points for him. 3 for 8 from the field, or 3 from 8 from 3-point range. He's having a great game so far. That 3 is no good. Rebound, Trey Kaufman-Renn. There's Smith. Inside. Back out. Smith, 3 is good. Braden Smith, 13 points. The only starter held without a point is Trey Kaufman-Renn. Actually, the only player that is playing in the game that has not scored yet is him for the Boilermakers. And it's going to go the other way. Already a 6-0 run to start the second half for Purdue. The last thing that the Huskers needed. Now drive inside, put up, won't go. Clough tries again, and unable to save. His foot trails out of bounds. Take a look at the top 5 teams of the Big Ten. Both Nebraska and Purdue are part of it. Nebraska 3rd at 10-2. Purdue 9-3 to start conference play. Got less than a month to go for the regular season. Can't believe it's close to over already. And Kaufman-Renn's gonna foul Berke Biaktichel. That's gonna send him to the line with the shooting foul. And it looks like a little bit of bleeding for Biaktichel. So he'll get that sorted away. He should be all right. Okay. Oh yeah, Nebraska definitely getting the belt tonight. It's not looking good for them with the run that they're currently on. So Biaktichel will go to the line for one more. Trying to stop this bleeding where it is right now. Only 3 points for Berke Biaktichel. That free throw is no good and a defensive rebound. That's the 10th rebound for Trey Kaufman-Renn. So he's doing good from that angle. Just has not gone on the board. But Price Sanford, a horrible game for him tonight. No points, 1 rebound, no assists, and 2 turnovers. Smith pumps. Dropped off inside. Clough can't get it. And the rebound for Sanford. Just his 2nd rebound. Oh, there's the 3. That's the 3 they need. Price Sanford, his first points of the game. There we go. Just criticized him a little bit earlier, but he responds. Lawyer's 3, no good. Rebound, Cox. Kicked out. Lawyer. Smith, 3, no good. And rebound, Bjuktichel going the other way. We got a whistle and it looks like a foul is going to be called. First on Braden Smith. Here's Mass. The drive, puts it up, won't go. And defensive rebound there for Clough. So Oscar Clough, 9 rebounds. So that shot's no good. Rebound, Jamarcus Lawrence going back the other way. Kick down now. Hoiberg can't gather. It's going to be a turnover. So Clough and Kaufman-Renn in terms of rebounds, 20 between the two. Nebraska as a team, 18 rebounds. It's just 2 players on Purdue out rebounding a whole team right now. There's Cox. Lawyer hands it off. Cox underneath, then put in. Trey Kaufman-Renn, he's on the board now. Now here's Mast, can't put it in. The rebound going back the other way here is Braden Smith. The 3 won't go. And the board for Oscar Clough. It's rebound number 10 for him. And Mast gets called for a 2nd foul. We go to a TV timeout. Purdue is up 48-29. We'll take a break here. We'll be back. Okay, we are back. The lead is 19 for the Boilermakers after the first TV timeout in the second half. For you college basketball fans, we have more college basketball coming this Saturday as the Kansas Jayhawks take on the Iowa Hawkeyes at 1 and the Texas Tech Red Raiders and Arizona Wildcats at 6:30 Saturday. And of course, they'll be streaming different sports every day this week. We'll have some Olympics coming up soon on Friday. Stay tuned for that. And here's Braden Smith at the TV timeout. Lawyer kicked out Kaufman-Wren with the pass inside to Jacobson. He's fouled. On the shot, looks like it's going to be on Biotichil. So that is going to be his first. So send Jacobson to the line. Sophomore out of Chicago. They're down. Averaging 7.3 points per game. He has 2 points tonight. And just made it 3 with that free throw. It's a 20-point game. 4 for 5 from the line is Purdue. Here's Biotichil, hands it off. Frager. Inside Biotichil. Goes underneath him, puts it in, he's fouled by Daniel Jacobson. Biotichil misses the free throw. Biotichil 1 for 4 from the line. And the team's 4 for 8 from the line in total. And now here, double teamed, and he throws it away to Biotichil. Sanford, 3 is no good. Rebound, Kaufman-Wren. He's got 13 rebounds so far. Kicks it out. That's Jakari Harris from 3. And the lead is 21. Nearly turned over for Nebraska. Biotichil hands it off. Sanford drives inside. It's going to be tripped up and fouled. It's going to go against Harris. So that is his first foul. 4th team foul for Purdue. So it's going to send Sanford to the line. The first free throw's hit. So here comes the second free throw attempt. It is good. Huskers trail by 19 now. Here's Braden Smith. Lawyer has it. And stolen away. It's Lawrence. Drives, dropped off. Left-hand layup is blocked by Oscar Clough and going back the other way. Smith Slowing it down. We got 13 minutes to go in the game. And a reach-in foul. Price Sanford, that's going to be foul number 3 on him. So Oscar Clough, 8 points, 10 rebounds, 1 block so far. That pass inside to Clough, played back to Braden Smith. And the 3 is no good. Jakari Harris. And Nebraska is going the other way. That one nearly taken away. Looking for the pass. The 3, Jacobson. It hits. 16-point game now. Cale Jacobson, 6 points tonight. And kicked out. Harris. Double team. And taken away. Back the other end now. Hoiberg. He's fouled underneath the rim. So that foul going to be called against number 14, Jack Benter. That's his second. We'll take a break here. We'll be back. Okay, back underway here from the under 12 media timeout. Nebraska still needs to find a way to get back into this one. Trailing this one 52 to 36. First free throw is good for Sam Hoiberg. Only his second points of the game. The second one's good. 38 to 52 now. Now here's Braden Smith. Dropped off. Harris. And knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Purdue. So he brought it within a 14-point game. Here we go now. Nearly taken away in the backcourt, but kept alive. Smith kicks out. 3, Harris. No good. Rebound, Hoiberg. The pump kicked out. Nearly tipped. 3 is good. Price Sanford. Heating up now. A 10-0 run for the Huskers. And gets the crowd into it. Clough. Harris. And a trip by Jakari Harris. Another turnover for the Boilermakers. And here we go now. Jacobson to Mast. Back to Jacobson. Now pass back. Jacobson from near midcourt. He drives. Sanford puts it up and puts it in. We're within 10 now. It's a 12-0 scoring run. Here's Meyer. Harris. Back out to Meyer. Kaufman-Rand puts it up and ends the bleeding there. 12-0 run stopped. So it's a 54-43 game now. And Sanford can't hit it. But he is at double figures after going 0 for 4 after no points in the first half. Smith played back. Meyer. Now here's Braden Smith, 7 to shoot. Drives, kicked out. Corner 3, no good. Rebound going back to Nebraska. Jacobson is blocked. Gonna go out of bounds, staying with Nebraska. 9:10 to go. Momentum's definitely shifted toward the Cornhuskers here. It's 9:10 to go. Here's the inbound rank Mast. Here's Sanford. Drives back out. Tipped and recovered. Frager 3 is airballed. Taken away. It looks like a foul is going to be called off the ball. Third foul called on Mast. This can be inbounded. So ranked Mast, 8 points, 3 fouls. And he was the leading scorer for a while. Lawyer goes around. Smith gets a screen. Pulls up from 3. Just a little too much mustard on that one. And a battle for the rebound. We got a foul called. Didn't quite catch on who. So Nebraska in the bonus, 1-and-1 opportunity. I'm confused. I didn't see who the foul was on. Trying to get replay assistance. Let me see. It was Oscar Clough called for the foul. 1-1 free throw, no good. So this could be foul number 3 on Oscar Clough. Here's Lawyer. Smith. 9 to shoot. Smith drives inside, puts it up. In won't go. Jamarcus Lawrence has it now. Going the other way. Mast. Back out. Mast from 3. And hits! A 22-8 scoring run in the last 10 minutes. It's been their half so far. Lawyer 3. Too long. Now a chance to make it interesting. Top of the key, Mast. Dropped off Frager. Back to Mast. He pumps. Drives, kicked out. Open 3. It's good! 5-point game now. After Nebraska trailed by as much as over 20. So we'll take a break here in Nebraska on a big run here to make it a 5-point game. We'll take a break. A big run for the Cornhuskers. They lead it, or they trail by 5 after a big deficit earlier in the game. This was definitely a run that they needed to go on here. So for Nebraska, they're currently projected as a 2 seed. They can come back here. They can make it interesting for their tournament hopes. So see what the Cornhuskers can do. It's an 18-2 run over the last 6.5 minutes. And that's the key. You got to take advantage of these runs. And here we go now. Back underway. It's Braden Smith. Lawyer inside. Kaufman Wren spins, puts it up, that won't go. There's Frager, back to Lawrence. Played back. And we got an offensive foul on Nebraska. Looks like that's gonna go. It's gonna go against Frager. So we're going to another timeout. I thought that was the media time. I guess not. So we'll take a break here. What a run we've had so far. And as a reminder, join us again tomorrow night. We have NBA action with, let me get it up here. The Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Orlando Magic. Magic's last game before the All-Star break. So join us again on Wednesday. We beat them on Monday. I think over 20, I think. So this is kicked out. The three is good. That's Jack Benter with the 3 for Purdue, putting the lead back up to 5. Nearly taken away. Mast. Hoiberg. Back out. Hoiberg. Back out to Mast. Mast stops inside. Finds a man open in the paint. And Jared Garcia converts. He has 4. It's a 6-point game once again. And gonna foul. Looks like on Nebraska. Looks like Hoiberg gonna be called for the foul. So 2 fouls, 6 points for Sam Hoiberg. Kicked outside, Lawyer, pumps, 3, no good. An offensive board, Kaufman-Wren, he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on Rank Mast. I think that's foul number 4 on him. That could be costly if he is ejected or he fouls out. Kaufman-Wren. Battle for it's going to go out of bounds. And they'll say it's Purdue ball. I think we might have a challenge. Of course, Nebraska, if they don't win this one, this is their last time out. And they'd be at a huge disadvantage going down the stretch. So it is getting reviewed. Let's take a look at this. It's poked out there. I think it was out of Nebraska. First look at it. Second look. Now, let's see. Did Hoiberg touch it? It was close. See, it is very close. All right, I think we got the verdict. Let's get it. So they won the challenge, so it is going to be their ball. So their challenge is upheld, or excuse me, the call is overturned on the floor. Hoiberg puts it in. A 29-11 scoring run in the last 12 minutes or so. Smith gets it out. 3. And C.J. Cox with the 3. Still a 7-point game. Mass 3. Air ball. Prager tried to save it, but it's going to go out. And Purdue's ball up 7, 4:52 to go. All right, 4:52 to go. Braden Smith takes it up the floor. Played out to the left. Now top of the key. To the right now, Braden Smith. Stops inside. Kaufman-Wren puts it in. The scoop won't go. Smith is on the ground. Gets forward Kaufman-Wren. And another splash three. C.J. Cox. He's got 8 points, 2 for 9 from the beyond the arc. Is that three short? On the ground, we have a tie-up. Possession yard is going to go to Purdue. 3:40 to go. Purdue's trying to make this a game. They're trying to pull away here. They're up by 12. We'll take a break here. We'll be back. All right, back here, 12-point game, 65-53 lead for Purdue. So C.J. Cox making the last 2 3-pointers, really propelling this team in a big way. Both teams in the bonus. All right, we are ready to go. It's inbounded here. Here's Braden Smith up the floor now, backtracks. Back to near midcourt. Smith is double team. This is the top of the key. Cox. Lawyer inside. And can't put it in. What a save there. Oh! A loose ball grabbed by Jack Benter, and a timeout going to be called for Purdue, as Benter's momentum was carrying him out of bounds. Secured it, and a clutch timeout called in time. That was a great steal there for Jack Benter. So Jack Benter, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. So it's Nebraska 10-2 in league play. Purdue 9-3. So it'd be a statement win for the Boilermakers on the road. So reminder, college basketball Saturday continues. We have a great Big 12 doubleheader. Saturday at 1, Kansas and Iowa State. A little later in the evening, Texas Tech and Arizona at 6:30. Don't forget to join us for those games. So that inbounded to Kaufman Wren. Braden Smith. Three minutes to play. Nearly taken away. Benter back to Smith. Directs traffic. Gets it out. Cox, 3. No good. Rebound, Benter. So got a foul called on Nebraska. So that's Jamarcus Lawrence called for the foul. That's his 3rd. So send Jack Benter to the line, 1-1 coming up for him. First time at the line tonight. Free throw is good. Second free throw good. Lead is 14 now for Purdue. There you go on a 10-0 scoring run of their own. After Nebraska's run to make it a 5-point game. And Mass is tripped up. We got a foul. Let's take a look at CJ Cox here, making those 2 clutch threes for the Boilermakers. It's 2:40 to go. CJ Cox has 8 points, 3 for 9 from the line. And the first free throw is good for Mast. Second free throw good for Mast. So 2 at the line. Mast has 13 points. It's 67-55. Kicked out the 3. Braden Smith, no good. And board. Cox, 3, no good. Rebound there by Braden Frager. Frager drives. Looks so fast, can't find one. Sanford underneath, the 3 is good. Jamarcus Lawrence with the 3. He has 9 points, 5 rebounds. It's a 9-point game. Here's Lawyer. Back to Smith. Smith plays back to Lawyer. 3. No good. It's Sanford with the rebound. Dropped off Mast underneath. Lawrence puts it in. And it's a 7-point game now. Nebraska quietly going on a run of their own. Here's Cox, back to Smith. 1:13 to go. Back inside, nearly taken away. It is deflected by Purdue. So we'll see if they check it. We're going to have a challenge. So Purdue is going to challenge. Definitely looked like it was deflected out of bounds. So, and let's see. So the review is Nebraska basketball. So Purdue will lose that challenge. They're now without a timeout. So no timeouts left. As a reminder, Nebraska has one timeout remaining. Can they come back here? 1:07 to go. Here we go. Lawrence. Sanford's three is short. Offensive board. Mank underneath. And a jam. Braden Flagler. Down 5 now. And Braden Smith is fouled on the drive. It'll send Purdue to the line. Now, Nebraska has one timeout remaining. 50 seconds to go. And the free throw's missed. So we go the other way now. 46 to go. 2-possession game. Lawrence has it now. Sanford drives inside, puts it up. No good, but a foul. Price Sanford goes to the line. And that timeout that was cost for Nebraska is going to hurt them in the end as Price Sanford comes to the line. First free throw is good. 63-57 or 63-67. Second coming up. No good. 4-point game, rebounded. And are we going to get a tie-up? Or I think we got a foul. Now let's see. It looks like they got, I think, yeah, Sanford got the elbow of Fletcher Lawyer. So it will be 2 free throws for Fletcher Lawyer. Trying to put this one away and misses the first. That was his first miss, 88% free throw shooter. Second is good. So the lead is 5. So a reminder, Nebraska has one timeout remaining. So they pick it up, 32 seconds to go. Mass 3 is good! 2-point game! Nebraska calls timeout, their final one, 27.8 seconds to go. What a comeback here in the last few minutes. It's going to be Purdue's ball. The question is, do they go for the tie up here? Obviously, they try to do that in the backcourt. If you get the tie up, it'll go back to Nebraska. So, while we're here, let's get a score update from across the country. It's a 6-point game. Miami leading North Carolina 70-64. Florida State up by 1, 58-57 over Virginia. Auburn a 4-point lead on the road Vanderbilt a 4-point lead at the road at Auburn. And BYU up 8 over Baylor, 1:38 to go in that one. And at halftime, Illinois leading Wisconsin 44-38. And of course, the 9 o'clock games tonight. We got Houston, Utah, Duke, Pitt, Iowa State, TCU, and Arkansas, LSU. A busy night in the top 25 of college basketball. Meanwhile, here we got a close finish. So Purdue's going to inbound it. Nebraska has the possession arrow. Nebraska has a challenge remaining, but they don't have a timeout. So they got to get in cleanly here. Gets it inside. Gets it loose, and they still have it. Smith underneath. Kaufman ran, and a foul was called before the shot. So Jamarcus Lawrence going to be called for the foul. Don't know exactly where. Yeah, they called it just before the pass to Braden Smith. So he went up the floor. Great job for Purdue getting out of that. So CJ Cox to the line, an 88% free throw shooter. And misses the first short. Nebraska can possibly tie the game here. So we could possibly have free chicken for the fans. It's missed! 2-point game now, 20 seconds to go. Hoiberg puts it up. Won't go, tip in. No good, it's loose. And we're tied in the foul. 68 all, they can take the lead at the free throw line. What a comeback here in the final moments of this one. Let's take a look at this again. Sam Hoiberg puts it up. It was tipped in, and Mast finally puts it in. He was fouled for the lead. No good. Going back the other way. 9 seconds. No timeout. 6, 5, 4, 3. Smith puts it up. No good. And we are going to overtime. 68 all. Overtime coming up next. We'll be back after this. What a game. Okay, we are back. The start of overtime. It's 68 all. We got a brand new ball game here. Both teams have one timeout. Tip's going to be won by Purdue. They'll start off with it. Here's Fletcher Lawyer, three to start. 71-68 now. That was a clutch three there that they needed. Here's Mast. Inside now, Mast. Goes around, puts the hook. It's no good. Rebound, Kaufman-Wren. Here's Smith. Out to Cox. Clough. Back to Cox. 6 to shoot. He puts it up. It's no good. Offensive board. Clough is fouled. He'll go to the line off the shot. Is that going to be on Mast? Yep, that's going to be on Mast. He is done. It's foul number 5. So Nebraska's leading scorer will foul out. That's a huge loss. And the first free throw is no good. Purdue's struggling from the line tonight. It's what cost them the win in regulation as the second free throw is in. 72-68, 4-point lead now for Purdue. Jokic kicks it out. Lawrence puts it up and in. Back to a 2-point game. Jamarcus Lawrence, 13 points tonight. Here's Cox, out to Lawyer. Inside pass to Kaufman-Wren. He kicks it out. Cox, 3. It's good! Third 3 of the night, C.J. Cox. It looks like a foul is going to be called against C.J. Cox. So that is his third foul. In terms of foul trouble for both teams, Kaufman-Wren has 4. So he's got to be careful. Also, Jamarcus Lawrence, he has 4 as well. First free throw is good for Price Sanford. 75-71. Second free throw is good. 3-point game now. 75-72. Nebraska 13 for 20 from the 3. Smith, double team, gets it out to Lawyer. Back out, Smith drives inside. Kicked out, Lawyer. Pumps. The 3 is no good. Rebound, Biatincho. And now here's Frager. Hoiberg kicked out. 3 is good. Jamarcus Lawrence ties it up. 75 all, just about 2 minutes to go here in overtime. A reminder, each team has one timeout. Here's Cox. Kicked out. And the three for Lawyer does not hit. Clough trying to put it in. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Nebraska ball. It's like Jamarcus Lawrence is laying down on the floor. A little slow to get up. Oh. It's like it just landed his leg, but that's good news that Jamarcus Lawrence back up on his feet. So 1:41 to go here. Inside, the drive, the finish. In Nebraska in the lead for the first time tonight. Timeout. Purdue. So 7-0 Nebraska run to get the lead in overtime. 1:18 to go. What a game we've had so far. Okay, 77 to 75 now. It's a 2-point lead. And before we start back up, I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, Xavier Curry, who has appeared on one of these streams before. Just announced he got a job for Lakeland PBS up in Brainerd, Minnesota. So congratulations, man. Proud of you. All right, here we go. 1:18 to go. Nebraska on a 7-0 run. Ten to shoot now. Braden Smith. Kicked out. Three. Sanford, no good. In the board, Kaufman-Wren. That's kicked out. The three. No good. In the rebound, Clough. He's fouled. That's going to be on Berke Bjuktacho. Clough can't make the first. Oscar Clough to the line and hits. It's a 3-point game now. Or 1-point game, excuse me. 77-76. Sanford kicks out. The drive kicked out. The three, Hoiberg can't hit. And a rebound for Purdue. Less than 30 seconds to go in OT. Fans on their feet. Smith plays it back to Lawyer. Lawyer three. Won't go. Offensive rebound, Clough. Kick down now, 10 seconds. Lawyer. Underneath, Clough puts it up and goes down. Purdue lead in the foul with 5.2 to go. So Cox in traffic, getting it to Clough, who's able to put it down. So Fletcher Lawyer going to be subbed out. Oscar Clough is 2 for 4 from the line. And misses the free throw. Offensive rebound. Tie up. Nebraska ball 3.9. They do have a timeout remaining. And what a game. What a game. Great board there for CJ Cox. So Nebraska did call their final timeout, 3.9 to go. So see what they can do in 3 seconds, basically. All right, 3.9 to go. So they're wiping blood off of CJ Cox. So that's nothing. A key for Purdue is do not foul. Rank Mass, who sent the game to overtime, he's fouled out. So we'll see what happens here. They reset the clock to 4.1. So an extra 2 ticks on the clock. All right, here we go. They'll try to play press defense here. Finds a lane. He falls! It turns it over. The foul called. 1.5. Not a clean inbound there for Nebraska. Jamarcus Lawrence slipped. He slipped when he was trying to catch the inbound. And a quick foul there for Sam Hoiberg. Tough break there for Nebraska. First free throw good for Jakari Harris. Second free throw good. 80-77. We'll see if they can get a half-court shot for 3 to potentially send it to a double overtime. Gets it in and intercepted. That's going to do it. Purdue escapes a furious Nebraska rally to win this game in overtime, 88-77. So Purdue will improve to 20-4 on the season. Nebraska falls 21-3. 10-3 conference play for Purdue and also 10-3 for Nebraska. We'll give out our Three's a Crowd player of the game. And it's going to go to Braden Smith, 13 points, 5 for 15 from the field, 8 rebounds, 10 assists. So don't forget to join us tomorrow as the Milwaukee Bucks take on the Orlando Magic. The coverage will start at 7 o'clock Eastern. As Purdue are winners today, 80-77. For Three's Crowd Live, I'm Preston Vargas, and you've been watching this incredible game. What a game. Thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow night.